What is up, everybody? This is your boy. We're here playing some Welcome to the Game 2.0. This is the original one. We've already beaten the second game, so I'm coming back to the first game to beat this one again. I haven't beaten it in a minute, but we're gonna... this is actually version 2.2. It's not 2.0. It's a update version afterwards, but it includes the breather and some other stuff. And the Red Room's code is just scattered throughout web pages. One thing I do remember from this game is that there are 3 deep wiki pages, just like in the other game. Each deep wiki page will hold a certain number of codes. Each one will carry 2 random codes. The last deep wiki page, the deep wiki 3, will carry a 3rd permanent code, which is on the gatekeeper. So there you have 2 codes on the first, 2 codes on the second, and 3 on the third, and that's guaranteed. However, there is one more code that I refer to as the floater code. The floater code can be on any of the deep wiki pages. So if I, end up finding 3 codes on the first deep wiki, it means I've already found the floater code. There could also be 3 codes on the second deep wiki. Or there could be 4 codes on the third deep wiki. It just depends on where that floater code ends up on. Shut up, Adam. All right, so a couple things we need to note here is that there's 2 different methods of playing this game. One of the methods, which is what I do, is I go through all the puzzles first, because the puzzles will increase your hack difficulty. The codes will increase your enemy difficulty. I would rather not try to do these puzzles when I have, the breather breathing down my neck or the kidnapper trying to get in every 2 seconds. So we're going to go through and find all the deep pages first, because I'd rather have harder hacks than harder enemy. Did I not get that middle one? I did. Oh, I didn't get this one. Bottom. Third. Nope, it's the second. There it is. That's actually my Chosen Awake is probably my most hated. I always enter this in 3 times, because if you don't, you end up being screwed. But anyway, the whole thing with the Kidnapper is if you hear something on your left side, or if you hear the chair move, if you hear like leather movements, if you see a little tracking symbol up here next to the Wi-Fi to the left of it, that is the Kidnapper. If you hear a van door closing, or if you hear a porch being walked on, or a doorknob being jiggled, that is the breather. Now, a lot of people will say that you won't get a breather spawn until after he calls you twice. That's not always true. If you powerhouse and get a bunch of the codes first, you end up getting a breather spawn without it, and sometimes, and it's rare, but it does happen, and it's scary. This one, we just got to remember the notes. This one, what I do is always have a pen and paper nearby. That way I can write down, so like, if this one plays, there's a bunch of E's on each line, like 3 of the E's on each line will play. I mark it down as like E1, so I know the first line will have, that it's that E. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. VV2, N1, E3, D1, U3, S2, L2. Oh, cool. That should be it. But yeah, I would highly recommend finding the deep wiki pages first before you even bother with codes, because codes will increase enemy difficulty, and you don't want that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the noise. I need to be able to hear. This is 2nd level? I think it's camouflage. Is this one blood? Minimum age for a hit, I believe, is 18. Yep. And I believe it's deluxe. Yep. Deluxe. 622A. So there, now we have all 3 deep wiki pages, and we have the last code. That is a permanent code, by the way. So there's 2 random codes on each page and 1 floater code we gotta find. Let's find... There is an indicator on the bar here. If it stays green for a bit of time, a little bit longer than normal, it It means there's a code on the page. So we're going to work our way down. Blackwire, I think, might be an openable page. That right there. So what you just heard, that leather sound, that is definitely the kidnapper. I usually count down from 30. Now, granted, it doesn't mean you're going to get kidnapped. So sometimes he just won't kidnap you. But I always sure just to keep my lights off for a little bit whenever I hear a noise in the other room. Man, dude, he is just like all over. Did you hear that thump? If you turn on the lights too early, as soon as you turn on the lights, turn around, he'll be standing right between you and the computer. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. The breather's probably going to be the hardest mechanic and the scariest one because he'll just come barging in your room if you're out of the computer. If not, he'll just appear behind you. Oh, so that's another thing I do want to cover. If you see the location services symbol and the breather is active, there's a chance that it is him triggering it, not the kidnapper. He will trigger if he's and that just pretty much means you're dead. Like, there's no going back once when you see that symbol appear. Anyway, burned at the stake. I believe that is an openable thing. Cannabis World? I know Father Donald and Dark Book are both openable.
Then I saw a great white.
Audio glitch. Gotta hate that. Greet My Sisters. Grave Thieves is also an openable website. This one actually has, if you go around, you can actually find one of the other endings. Ah, dude, it switched time, so it went offline. Damn it. Grave Thieves isn't open right now. What about Cannabis World? Roger Dodger. Burned at the stake. That's the kidnapper, dude. He's all over me right now. Oh, another thing too, you got to keep an eye on the phone when you're hiding from the kidnapper. Because if that thing calls and the kidnapper is active or about to kill or walking outside your window, that will attract them. Like literally one ring from this phone will kill you. So there's a little bit of intermingling between the baddies. I always kind of close my eyes there. There's nothing on this page, I don't think. New to YouTubers. Not open right now. All these pages just aren't open. Takedown Man. Nothing. Bomb Maker. Nope. Tango Down. Any of y'all gonna hold a code? God, I hate that. Lugaroo. I believe this is a 30 website. Oh, there is a code on this page. Sometimes it's already open, but there are times I don't remember exactly what the code... Oh, mother. EA5E. Dark Book. Nothing. Blackwire. I want to say this is an openable page, but I might be wrong. New to YouTubers. This one actually... Yep, there it is. That's one of the... New to YouTubers is actually a place where to find another ending. I heard you. Fucking little hoe. We don't. We'll click on home again because Come on. Like, I swear, dude. This is like breather, 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 kidnapper, 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 kidnapper. And you can't ignore it because eventually he'll just jump. He'll jump you. Because we found already 2 codes, and he's just like all over our grill. Oh, and if he ever walks by your window, you get that like little location service symbol, and he walks by your window. You gotta like wait for the footsteps to end, then count to like 15. Because for some reason, sometimes when the footsteps you don't hear him anymore, he'll jump you the second you turn on the light. Always count to 15 at the end just to be safe. Okay, we're gonna head back to the main page here. What else did we not go on? Blackwire. Okay, we're missing something. Hell Satan, maybe? Ah, that's what it was. No! Okay, at least it's not a kernel. There is a chance it's on one of these sub pages. There it is. Nope. So, the floater code is not going to be on the first page. We literally searched everything on this first page, so. Black hat post. No, it's not on that one. Ah, code. There it is. His van. Again, he can appear without the van too. Grandma's fantasy. Damn, dude, we are just on fire with these codes right now. There it is. Nope. Legion, I believe, is an openable website. Not on there. Okay, you might be wondering, what happens if both enemies spawn at the same time? Or, like, you hear a noise inside your house, and then you get a breather spawn, and you know damn well it's the breather coming. What happens then, right? You want to focus on the breather. The breather's an instant kill where the kidnapper might appear, he might not. So I would take my chances with a breather. I would take my chance with a kidnapper and focus on the breather because the breather is going to be your biggest pain in the ass. I have not heard anything from the breather, so we might be getting visited here very, very shortly. That was the breather or the kidnapper, either one of them. No, it was the kidnapper. No. We gotta check. I want to know I'm safe from the breather. God, the slowness, dude. The slowness. Like, why don't you sprint? Yo, okay, that was a van door. I highly advise against looking out the window and letting him see you because he'll come back sooner. I heard the kidnapper. I did. I heard that. But again, I'm ignoring the kidnapper right now to focus on the breather because the breather's an immediate death. Where the kidnapper might not actually be jumping in my house. Hey, can you go away? Go away. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. We're not. And then we're going to stay here in the darkness for like a solid little bit just to make sure the kidnapper's not about to. I took off my headset because I thought we were dead. Just to save myself the earache. So the breather we should be safe from for a little bit. I'm glad he did the van door one. It's much easier to catch that. Like I said, always prioritize the breather over the kidnapper just because the breather isn't a guaranteed death where the kidnapper might appear, might not. It just depends. It just depends on your level of tomfoolery. So we were on bleeding. Beheading. I really don't like this website. Skinning. Gutting. Oops. I put a period. Dr. Murder. Not open right now. It's probably open now. I know it's an openable website. Nope, it must be 11:30. That's when we probably go on that. Weed post. Is Evil's the late website. Ah, Colonel. Yes, I heard that. Dude, that was so lame. I even pressed enter, but because the time ran out at the same time, I guess it prioritizes the time. God damn it. We just lost like probably like 3 days. Hopefully none of our notes. If we lost our notes, I'm gonna quit. It doesn't even matter at that point. We'd just be racing against the breather and the kidnapper trying to get those other codes that we lost back. We'll check. If the notes are wiped, we're done. We're donezo. It didn't. Cool. We did lose a crap ton of days though. Bruh. Dude. Let's go check the fucking front door. So I'm really fucking up on these fucking cloud grid hacks now. I'm fucking up on all of them. Is Cloud Grid the only other hack besides kernel, or isn't there a third type of hack? I thought there was three. That, my friend, is the breather. We're just gonna sit here and hold this for a second. I have my audio turned up so I can hear all his audio cues. It's best to have your audio up. It's the whole point. I know it's scary when they attack you, but it can save your life having your audio just slightly up higher than what you need it to be. You know, you might want it to be quiet so that when they do jump you, it's not as scary, but I'm not even kidding you. Having your audio up, you can hear all the breather sound effects, and usually only has two or three. Doorknob twisting is one of them. Porch walking is another. and the door slamming is another. Shit. I was gonna try powerhousing this, but
I can see you in there.
if I didn't think we were gonna get kidnapped, I wouldn't have done this. Wow. Okay. We just got to be extra vigilant now because he saw us, he's gonna try to come back sooner. So if you notice, I'm gonna be a little bit quiet. It's because of that. Takedown Man, by the way, that site is actually a legitimate dude. He actually goes on deep web and finds bad websites and reports them. You can look him up on YouTube. It's actually pretty cool. I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna get kidnapped yet. Is Evil is definitely not open right. Oh, it is. Cheap surgery. Code. Or there it is. Bunker is down, actually. I forgot about that. Potato rape. Doll maker. Code. Oh, Tanya. We just need one more. Fuck it, fuck it. We're risking it for the biscuit. Ah, fucking won. Hell yeah. We did it. We didn't get this is the normal ending. We didn't get the other endings. I will get the other endings.
Wakey, wakey. Where am I? What is this? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's show, where you, the players, decide the entertainment for your twisted viewing pleasure.
Hell yeah. And then it's gonna cut some graphical scenes, so I'm warning you now.
I am not going to lie. This might hurt.
Man. His internet connection's kind of bad, or hers, I guess, since it is a female character that we're playing as.
Why are you doing this to me? Oh, no. I am not doing this to you. The game is doing this to you. Welcome to the game.
Bum 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 bum. We beat welcome to the game, motherfuckers. Man, dude, that was my first try too. Well, technically, could you count that as my first try? I was gonna quit after a little bit because we kept getting hacked, but we're good. Who did the breathers audio? It's not listed. Huh. Weird. But anyway, guys, that is welcome to the game. We will go after the other endings, but for now, we'll leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Woo!